Jesus. Oh, hey, you snuck up on me there again. Just reading my favorite edition of Tool promotion. Welcome back to another episode of Retro Legends. Tonight's video, a cleanup on aisle 6, Mark 6, the Escort Finesse. Cue intro. Oh, hey, welcome back. Now, people have accused me of being somewhat of a Ford fan, but that just simply isn't true. I'm a car fan, and this is a car. One of the most common cars you've probably seen on the road back in the mid 90s to the early 2000s. It is the Mark 6 Escort Finesse, featuring the 1.8 turbo diesel, putting out about a solid 88 brake horsepower. And then that's, in my books, is at least 1.21 gigawatts of power.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
If you ask me. But let's stop the jibber jabber and have a look around this bad boy, which we're going to have a little cleanup, because this bad boy is for sale. Let's have a look. I'll take you on a little walk around, show you some key areas that we're going to focus on tonight. These are the bonnet, showing some slight scuffs. We'll be able to polish that out with a bit of T-cut. Looks like a cat may have used it as some sort of scratching pad. We'll get rid of this. This will be gone, I hope. We got some pretty tricked out wheels. Good tires, new tires, pretty much new, all the way around. Let me know if these sort of wheels float your boat. Cornish car, I'm guessing, by all the back roads leaving their marks on the doors, all the way down the side. Snaky lane, probably. As we walk around, more battle scars. Nothing that a buffer can't come take out. This, I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if that's lacquer or... but we're going to go give that a good going over. So take a before and after there. Over the pit of doom. Just walk on here and try not to break my neck. Then spoiler. Another key area. And try and bring this back to life. Spoiler alert. We'll have a go. Chrome turbo diesel badge. Mint condition. Overall, car condition is very good, with some minor blemishes. Those are a little bit of a peel up down the bottom there. You know, all the usual signs of an aged car. Nothing major. A little scab. I think the worst bit is just on the bottom of the lip down there, but I think there's a bit of trim that comes with this car that can be grafted into that. Doesn't seem to be anything structural, just cosmetic, which is what we're going to help it with tonight. We're going to put a little T-cut and a coat of wax, and then you're going to find this car. Let me spin you around. Big news. big news. This car will be at Weybridge Wheels or Wheels Weybridge this weekend for sale. So if you're interested in this motor, go there. It's a really good car show. I'll be there in the Fast Tangerine. You need to go look at this car and buy it. If you like it and want it, then just ring the number and that'll take care of itself. But this hat makes my ears look big. Let's get cleaning. So, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to do a little bit, just a bit of T-cut. If I can actually get it out. Oh, yep, it's spurted. I'm going to get that out. We're going to do half the bonnet. I'm going to do half. I'm going to do this half here-ish. All right. I've wet this. This is wet. And I'm going to just go over this. And we're going to do a comparison. We'll do a little comparison of the bonnet. And then I'll time lapse it. I'll add some French music that I generated on AI technology. And then we'll come back to see the before and afters and just take in the fruits of our labor, you know? Yeah. This is a good one. I'm not a professional, believe it or not. I just like having a go. And if it goes wrong, it's not my car, it's not my problem. Joke. Obviously, if I made an error, I'd fix it. But this just needs bringing back. Needs a little bit of love, and it's earned it. It's a little bit wet than I like, but it will soon dry. I might just spread it out a bit further. Just over the halfway mark here. Drying out now. It's been a while since I've cleaned a retro legend. Okay, that'll do. That's going to do that. My hand's starting to fizz as well. Right. Bring you in. Witness me. Right, so there's the half. There's the non-half. It's slightly over half. I put a little bit too much on. I'm going to bring you in a bit closer. We're going to get this wiped off. Gimbal. Yeah. Get a bit of this wiped off. Get this dried up. Throw some wax on it. And then we'll go and have a look. See what's what here. It did have a, and I can still kind of feel it, a gritty feel to this paint. Hear that? Paint shouldn't feel like that. Shouldn't make that sound. It just shouldn't, you know? It's still making a little bit of a sound. So that tells me I probably could have gone a bit more coarse with that, I reckon. I'll let that dry off and then I'll buff it off. Get some wax blasted on there. Give that a minute. I'll bring you back when that's done. Right, now I'm going to gob a load of polish on it. And see how this goes. This should put a bit of luster back into the mix. Sorry if I'm blocking the view. I don't mean to. Right. Let's get buffing. Quite cold in here tonight. Not so hot. We've had a bit of a heat wave, or as we like to call it, summer. It's come and gone already. It's only July, but it's over. Hopefully the sun comes out this weekend. If you're going to be at Wayward Wheels, come and say hello. I'll be in the Dutchy Full Club side of the show. So yeah, I'll be up there somewhere, bimbling around. Alright, I think that'll do for a first coat of wax. Right, turn that off. This microphone is noise cancelling, so you probably didn't hear that buffer go off. You probably just heard me talk in a muffled, a muffled way. Right, I'll bring you back when that's dried because it's not drying very fast. Right, so that's one coat of wax, one teacup. There's still a few little blemishes in there, but it's put a bit of luster back into it. Let me bring you in. Let's get that in there. There's a bit of luster. Side we did. Side we did not do. And you can see there, I did go over the halfway mark. It's better. It needs a couple more goings over, but I'm going to put some of the polymer resin on that just to buy it some time. Hopefully the new owner will, take the torch and give it what it needs. But you can see there, old, polished. There is plenty of life left in that paintwork. It just needs TLC. I don't want no scrub. But you do need to scrub really hard, okay? Right, time lapse.
Ouest de Paris. Les lumières brillent, c'est comme ça. On danse, on rit, la nuit est à nous. Pour se perdre sous la lune floue. Le saxophone, il chante plus fort. Avec style, sans aucun remords. Paris résonne sous nos pas. Paris, la nuit, nous voilà. On danse et on groove tous ensemble. La musique nous emporte, on tremble. Les nuits sont longues, jamais tu t'ennuies. Dans les rues de Paris, on s'épanouit.
So I have just T-cut the upper portion all the way down to this front. I'm now going to go over it one more time with the wax and on the top, get a coat on there, and then get doing the rest of the car, the other side and the back. Right, join me, shall you?
La joie, c'est notre refrain. Paris la nuit, c'est notre terrain. On danse et on groove tous ensemble. La musique nous emporte, on tremble. Les nuits sont longues, jamais tu t'ennuies. Dans les rues de Paris, on s'épanouit.
Top one side T-cut and waxed. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better. There's obviously I'm going to sort out the trim once everything's finished. I'll go around with the back to black, clean all that. One bit that did come out really well is the corner of this border compared to the rest. See this swirl marks on it? There? And then they just disappear. So this came out really nice, so smooth. The rest of it needs a little bit more coarse polish, especially the roof, a bit more harder cutting compound maybe, more than what I've got with me tonight. So we're just going to go back, carry on, but yeah, there's a bit of luster back in there. That rain will beat up nicely on that this weekend if it does rain. Bonnet, again, not perfect, but better. Not bad, not bad. I haven't put the hydrophobic on yet. So yeah, I'll bring you back once I've done the sides and the back and the other bits. And then we'll have a look around the car, quick look inside and around the engine bay. Because it's a beauty. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, so cutting and waxing done, back to black done. It's 1 in the morning. I'm done. It's time for just a quick coat. Super class hydrophobic polymer resin. Stuff's magic. It'll give you a bit more extra time for all your efforts. Smells lovely. Let's get a coat of this on there, buff it off after, and then go to bed and not worry about it. Not sponsored. It's just a good quality product. Sure, we all have our favourites, but for price, can't go wrong. And it smells lush. It's all everywhere. And buff it off. So there we have it. We've cut, polished, hydrophobic polymer resin coated it. Is it perfect? Nah. Could it be? I think so. I deem this as passable, acceptable. You know, the new owner, whoever it may shall be, you know, could take this and run with it, you know, and get another bin compound on there or something a little bit more coarse and really bring this up. I think there's plenty of life left in it. You know, there is a few blemishes, but nothing major, nothing that will cause me any concern. So yeah, I promised you a look under the bonnet. Let's go have a look under the bonnet. Let's get this bonnet open. I believe it's just down here. Just like they used to be. Ah, yes. The 1.8. The 1.8 Endura engine. Feast your eyes on engine greatness. Come on over here. Well, this is the Endura 1.8 turbo diesel. A tried and tested engine through and through. These things are bomb-proof. And I know I've had a few in my time. I haven't really paid them much attention, but always turned the key and they always started. I heard myths and legends that these things would run with no oil. People doing videos and such, throwing gravel into them, you know, and they just keep rattling on. But this one looks like it's been looked after. No gravel, no nuts and bolts been thrown into it. I'll turn the key and start it up, but I will have to just unplug the microphone because you won't hear it, because it'll cancel out the sound. Technology. I'm going to go ahead and turn the key. Cold start. Look at this. You could put a 50p coin on that and it would probably just fall off. But it would look good for a second. There's a lot of new stuff in here. Okay, turn it on. Before I gas myself. But there you have it. It's clean, mean, machine. It's been looked after. So there we have it. A slightly cleaner Mk6 Escort. Finesse. And if you like the look of this car and you might want to have a closer look at it, Wheels Weybridge, Royal Cornwall Showground this Sunday. Come and have a look. You might be surprised. I know I am. Thank you. Good night. Just one more thing before I go. If you want to see more cars like this, older, newer, doesn't have to be a Ford. It has to be interesting. Just get a hold of me, drop a comment, send me a message. We're all keen to see them. Just let me know. And don't forget to click like, share, subscribe. It's free and you get notifications straight away. So if you do that, it would really help. Right, now I'm going home to bed. Thanks for watching. Good night.